Chelsea versus Pafos FC, UEFA Champions League football match. This is the PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this Champions League football match. Thank you.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And that gets things running. Fernandez. Nicely intercepted. Sunic. David Luiz. Pedro Neto. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. James. Colwell. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. Oh, that's neat. Garnacho. Nice control. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Orsic. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandez. Caresses it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Orsic. Decent progress down the left. Chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. Orsic. He whips it across. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Palmer. Colwell. James. Colwell, aim forwards. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Pedro Neto. That's a throw. And it's Caicedo. Shooting chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garnacho. That has found him in acres of space. Orsic. Domingos Quina. João Pedro. Garnacho. João Pedro. It's run loose here. Ah, such a clever touch. Domingos Quina. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Sunic. It's a good run down the right. And they've got a throw. And that is not finding anyone. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Garnacho. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Orsic. That's very neat. Produces a cross. And that has been cleared. Domingos Quina. It's made decent chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Caicedo. Colwell shifted upfield. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. And the shot!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Caicedo. Played out to the right. Palmer. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cucurella. Cucurella looking for options. Moved on forwards. Domingos Quina. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Palmer played out towards the right wing. Luis, and he goes cross-field. Sunic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Orsic. Still goalless. Oh, good spread. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Garnacho. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Domingos Quina. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Very nicely done. Sunic. Back into the middle. Orsic. Oh, nice touch. Domingos Quina. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Palmer. James, forwards and with intent. Fernandez. Orsic. Lovely feet. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Domingos Quina. Played in. James getting this one clear. Clearly not happy with that. Played back in. Orsic. Domingos Quina. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, it's come loose. João Pedro. Palmer. Does really well to win the ball there. It's a throw-in. Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to break at pace. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez drives it in. Cleared away. Chalobah. Domingos Quina. Orsic. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Neto. Colwell. It's Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Moved on forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Orsic. Domingos Quina. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Spread out to the left. It's gone out for a throw-in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Knocks it out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. Palmer. And that could set him on his way. He's one-on-one, real chance! So close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Pedro Neto clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Domingos Quina. João Pedro. Cucurella. Palmer. Orsic. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Almost half an hour in now. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to get it clear. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. And here's Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Orsic. Orsic with the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pedro Neto. Cucurella picks it up now. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Orsic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Domingos Quina. Domingos Quina, played out wide. Colwell, aim forwards. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's Neto. And it's Cucurella. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Aim forwards. Orsic. Orsic forwards and with intent. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot. Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Palmer tries to clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
James moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. David Luiz. Domingos Quina. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Domingos Quina. Orsic. That's tidy. Orsic. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? And he shoots! cleared. Domingos Quina gets it away. Sunic, João Pedro, Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. Domingos Quina. Sunic. Orsic. Domingos Quina. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Takes the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Caicedo. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Orsic. And that's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Domingos Quina, Sunic, Orsic, Domingos Quina, Sunic, Orsic. Is there any... Goes for a shot! Just lacked a decent finish.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Colwell. Caicedo. Cucurella. Orsic. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. That's good play. So who's he picking out? In it comes. Luis played out to the left flank. Over to the left. That is lovely. Spread out to the left. Orsic. Showing good feet. Orsic with the cross. To the left it goes. Out of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Back into the middle. Domingos Quina. Orsic, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Palmer. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
At the half-time, both Chelsea and Pafos have not scored any goals yet. Let's see who wins the match today.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Domingos Quina. Now who's going to be first to this? João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. He is through here. Chance! Sunic. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Domingos Quina. That's tidy. Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Caicedo. Ambitious ball here. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Fernandes. Garnacho doing full tilt down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Fernandes looking to hit the byline here. Domingos Quina. Moved on forwards. Orsic. Hit into the middle. It is a corner. Point blank header! Oh, not the best of headers. Caicedo. Colwell forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Sunic. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Domingos Quina. Sunic. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Garnacho. Fernandez. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. James. Colwill shifted upfield. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Goes for goal! Pedro Neto. And that was very necessary. And here's Neto. Crossed in again. And the keeper has it. Aim forwards. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Orsic looking for a runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got rid. It's gone for a throw-in. He can get that clear. Orsic. Looks across and plays it in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Domingos Quina. Sunic. Out for a throw. Cucurella. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played towards the other side. Orsic. Sunic. Out towards the flank. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
And Talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Palmer, oh, good spread. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Pedro wins the duel this time. David Luiz. Luiz gently done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Their response to falling behind has been very strong. They just need a converter to step up now.
And it's Caicedo. Palmer. Now it's Fernandes. Fernandes, and that's aimed into the middle. He's had a shot! Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. And a chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Succumbs to the pressure. No foul, says the referee. Orsic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Domingos Quina. Orsic. Can he find the finish? Orsic. There are a few waiting for it. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Palmer. Garnacho. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It looks a good cross. Now it's Orsic. Pedro Neto takes control of it and he's on the move. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. No noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
James. Fernandez. Palmer. James chooses to go cross-field. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Chance, surely!
It's off target and by quite a way. They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Domingos Quina. Orsic. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Garnacho. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Domingos Quina moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Orsic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Garnacho. And that is out of play. Palmer. Garnacho. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez played over towards the opposite flank. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. Garnacho. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella making good progress on the right-hand side. That is lovely. Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. Cucurella crosses. And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. looking for a decent ball in. Sanchez claims comfortable. João Pedro. Sunic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Keeps on running. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Fernandes. Fernandes going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Palmer.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Orsic! I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It'll be a throw-in. Domingos Quina.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pedro Neto. Referee's given a throw. And it's played in. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Looks to the other side. Orsic is onto it in a flash. Domingos Quina. Aim forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chalobah forwards and with intent. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. Pedro Neto. Now here. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Domingos Quina. Orsic.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Palmer. Chalobah, gently done. Probing pass. And the ball's come loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
cuts out the supply.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lovely feet. Orsic! Same again, same outcome. Played it short. And it's David Luiz. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
James shifted upfield. Fernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sunjic. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, sweet feet. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. James. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. And he goes cross-field. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Domingos Quina. Sunjic. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Sunjic. Domingos Quina. Orsic. Nice physical challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
It's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's a dangerous ball. Can he deliver? Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tries a measured ball.
I I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It is quite a run he's making here. Aimed in towards the centre. Chalobah attempts a clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
James, aim forwards. Palmer. Cucurella. They played right into his path. Now it's Pedro Neto. Gone. Oh, that shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's João Pedro. He's through, now is he in? Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Can he get onto this? Can he finish? Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Domingos Quina, Sunic. Two minutes to be added on. Oh, that's neat. Great chance! Caicedo. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Now it's Garnacho. Nice control. Deftly away. Get a throw in. Wins the duel this time. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, there's no short...
This exciting Champions League football match has come to an end, where Pafos won the game with 1 goal. Hope you've enjoyed this match, and thank you for watching the match on my channel.